Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Mr. Green Hands here, and today I'm going to be tidying up my front garden. I don't want to leave it to last minute to do it, so today I'm going to be taking care of cleaning up my front garden to make it look nice and ready for the spring, so when everything comes up, everything looks amazing and it looks fruitful. So join me as I show you what I have to do. Today I'm going to be using a new pair of secateurs because I find these are better than using a knife. Quite a very good one as well, quite strong and quite sturdy. I've had something similar to this one before, but I have no idea what it is. So I'm going to be using this one today. I just bought it today. Feels good for the moment, so let's see how that goes. And these are and my gloves. These are the tools that you will definitely be needing, or I'll definitely be needing today, because all I'm going to be doing is cutting back all that dry bit of leaves, and I'm going to save those dry leaves for the compost that we have building up in the allotment. So let's show you how this. Let's get started with that. As you can see, guys, you can see there's a lot of dry leaves that needs to come out, so and make the garden look amazing. We're trying to do that so we can get a fruitful and amazing growth next year. As I said, guys, cutting it really low, so next year you can have an amazing and beautiful flowers. See, some people don't like flowers. I think flowers are amazing. Nature is amazing, by the way. Not just flowers, everything in its own right is beautiful, just like a human being. We're all beautiful in our own majestic ways. Back from the ground. See a bit. One thing I forgot to mention about those things that I cut down, or the flowers that I cut down, they are known as peony. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, don't know why I'm repeating myself, but peonies dry back down in autumn and winter and go into dormancy, and then they pop up in spring, late spring, more summer, and they just absolutely beautiful. They grow some massive beautiful flowers until they're absolutely gigantic. What is wrong with my alphabet today? I have no idea, but they are beautiful. So what it is, by cutting back all of that dry bits that they've finished to go, because they are going into dormancy now to sleep, rest and hibernate, they eventually become amazing and get some beautiful, great flowers. This is a lavender tree. My aunt bought it years ago and it's grown so much it is almost as tall as me. So by pruning it and cutting it back for the winter, it actually improves it, because I don't want it to be spreading and taking over everything. So anything underneath it, as you can see there guys, it doesn't grow very well. So I'm gonna cut a lot of it back and take some of it away, so it doesn't, just kind of keep it under control, because you will lose a lot of space if your trees or your plants grow out of proportion. You won't have enough sun coming through to get the other plants which you could actually grow underneath to get all that sunlight. So I'm going to cut it quite a bit back now, getting it ready for next year. I wish you guys could smell this. By cutting back the lavender, the aroma is amazing. Beautiful. By clipping back a few of those, you can see there's a lot more light be able to get through to the peony that's there, and a lot more flowers can be planted around it, but not too close, because it will come back out again, and obviously I will have to do that again, another cutting. Obviously not now, it'll be next year. So yeah, I know it is not a night video, but it ended up being a night video, because outside here it's quite beautiful and dark. Now that's done, it's time to take a good look at rosemary. It's time to cut the rosemary. But what I'm going to do, instead of throwing these away, I'm going to be taking these upstairs into my home. I'm going to trim them off. I'll show you guys in a sec. Put them in a little brown bag or something to dry them. Because what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to lose any of this. The rosemary is a herb. You can actually drink it as a tea as well. You can actually drink it, use it to make tea. A rosemary tea. It has a lot of benefits in it, but it's amazing food. If you got mints, you can cook it with your mint. So I'm only cutting them back because they will grow back next year. I'm not harming the plant by doing it now. So it's maintaining. I don't want it to be overcrowding everything else that I grow. I just cut off a few, not too many. These are them there. They're amazing. So, what do you think, guys? Did I do a decent job? This is the place where I put them. So I'm going to be using all of these in the compost at the allotment. Without doubt, that's my the lavender tree. Lavender. It's a shame that I had to chop it down so much, but it will grow back bigger than it was next year, and I'll be doing the same thing and trying to maintain it, keeping it under control, because it does take over quite a bit. The rosemary is the same as well. I've only nipped off the ones which are covering this flower here, so that can get enough room. And look how beautiful that looks. And this is autumn, late autumn going towards winter, and you have flowers like that. There's something definitely going on here. It's getting colder, but yet it's blooming. Unbelievable. But this is God's work, not man's work. Or the rosemary that I picked and I trimmed off, and I put them in a paper bag, and as you can see, some of them are starting to dry already. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Stay tuned. It's Ramboo Green Hands, and there is always something for you to watch.